that these two teams met was 2 weeks ago during the Week 8 regular season, and UNI 3-0'd them 4-2, 4-3, and 5-1. So, of course, I expect nothing less from your UNI Panthers. And already, here we go, AJ with a shot and gets it to go. So right after the introduction, AJ with the assist from Cole to get this one to go right to left, catching Kansas State out. Already off to a fantastic start to this playoff season for your UNI Panthers. Already calling to get a demo on 33. Very unique name. I do quite enjoy the number as a name. That's very, very fun. Of course, Red to bump it past to 33, who's going to do a flip reset, and AJ with a save. Very good offensively and defensively as AJ interrupts that play. Quick save from Cole, and Colin's going to try and pinch this one out back and start this offense. With 3:13 left to play, Cole's going to pass and take that pass over to the right-hand side of the field where Drew will take it, or DRW. I would assume that it's DRW, but kind of looks like Drew. Colin rotates back to get some boost. Red's going to go ahead and clear this one out. And Cole's going to take the ball on the right-hand side, defers to Colin, but 33 is going to bump it up a little so slightly, but can't get a shot off on it as DRW gets that save. Already fantastic offensive set of sequences for your UNI Panthers, keeping Kansas State on the back heel for a majority of this matchup. Already so far, your Panthers have had a majority of the possession of the ball here. As we see, the ball is going to get passed back to Colin, but Red's going to interrupt that. 50. It's in favor of Kansas State. Cole gets the demo. That's going to save UNI with 2:07 left to play. There's a shot again from DRW. Saved by Cole. Fantastic set of defensive sequences here. Can't quite get the double as Cole gets that one to save. Very good switch into defense for your UNI Panthers. AJ again to take the shot just off the top of the crossbar. Can't quite get it to go. Again, the momentum back strongly in favor of your UNI Panthers as it ramps up deep into game one. Certainly a wonderful set of circumstances as Colin takes that shot right towards the center of the goal, but just a little bit too much gas on that one. Gets it off the top of the crossbar as Cole will again maintain this pressure, followed up by Colin. Fantastic rotation so far from your UNI Panthers. Colin gets the demo as DRW clears it over to the far side. AJ's going to try and juggle it, but quickly taken away by 33. Cole and Colin's going to set up the offense on the left-hand side as Cole will defer it to AJ. AJ with a shot, but not the angle as the ball rolls over to the right-hand side. 33 is going to pass to Red, now with 1 minute remaining. Red can't quite get that lazily side shot put in, didn't have enough skill, or just couldn't quite skill. Oh my goodness, I'm making fun of his skill. That's certainly not true. But couldn't quite get the angle that he wanted on it, and that's a good interrupt right there from AJ. Of course, Kansas State has won 4 this season and did not drop out of the playoff picture. So they are good enough to make the playoffs. So do not let my hampering of Red's skill interfere with that, as Red gets a save right there. Of course, 33 is going to bump the ball up. Colin right there again for a save. So far, a save from every single one of your UNI members, but 33 quickly scores with 2 seconds left to go. What a good transition shot there from Red. AJ just didn't have enough boost, couldn't quite get the clear off on it. And 33 with the follow-up and the equalizer now with 2 seconds left to play. Kickoff's important. 33 will bump it up towards the middle of the field. Cole will take it away. Takes it away from DRW. AJ to pass to Colin. There's a 50 in the middle of the field. 33 is going to keep this ball rolling, and we're in overtime already in game 1. When it matters most, Kansas State comes back in just the wee seconds of game 1 already. My apologies. I was getting phone calls. I thought I had this on mute. How unprofessional of me. So DRW in overtime is going to defer this over to Colin, as everybody seems to be starved of boost and momentum, but Colin's going to pinch it. Here it goes, maintains the offense as Red is to interrupt and pass it over to 33. 33 is going to take this ball and can't quite get the twist on it there from left to right, but he's going to maintain possession and pass to Red, who's going to take that shot. He's going to lazily let it go in, and no one from UNI could get it to go for the save. Just a very slow bump there from DRW. And already the paper is being interrupted of what was supposed to be on paper of a just clean sweep from UNI. And Kansas State gets this one to go and takes game 1. All right, so all these players are... Oh, we got messages, so let's see here. Let's see what's going to happen here. Do we have folks here? Hopefully we have folks here. So already in a very upsetting fashion in overtime, Kansas State gets it to go with a DRW. Of course, game 2 now going to be underway shortly. UNI now down in this series. First time that they have lost a map from Kansas State to date for this entire season, even though that one matchup was there. The map differential was huge as DRW was able to get this save. Fantastic play again from DRW as a long shot comes out from your UNI Panthers, trying to maintain this pressure as Colin's gonna keep that ball up in the air, but Red's gonna contest this one. Cole now to set it over as 33 is gonna clear it over to the far right side of the field. Red again applying that pressure. Cole's gonna be right there for the defensive play on the left-hand side. DRW was looking to intercept that, but UNI is now gonna start this offense, and 33 is gonna take it away as Red will now start applying this pressure. Can't quite get it as it just goes off the right side of the corner of the goal. AJ with the demo. Follow up now from Colin. Red to clear it over to the far side of the field. UNI doing a really good job so far, maintaining and applying the pace that they want to play. Just unfortunate set of circumstances in that overtime matchup where they were just toe-to-toe with them right away, as Colin again can't quite get that one to go as it just goes right off the right side of the post there. 33 to clear it away. So, upsetting set of circumstances. Of course, on paper, UNI is to win this one, but we'll see as they are currently battling a deficit on the series. Red to juke out, take it up on side of the wall. UNI Panthers trying to take away this momentum as Cole is now going to apply that pressure. Good interrupt from AJ right there as Colin gets the shot off. A double commit from Kansas State. Red, who already has 2 saves, doing an excellent job on the defensive side of the ball as AJ is going to try and put this one in. And again, another save from Red. That is a dangerous duo from the offensive pressure of DRW and the defensive just goaltending from Red. It's been a dangerous combo so far today. So UNI is going to have to find a way to battle back from this. 33 passes to Red, but Colin quickly zips by and gets that intercept. Applies that pressure, sets something up for AJ, and AJ gets it to go. Colin and AJ, fantastic steal from Colin on the left-hand side to set this up for AJ, catching 33 out. And UNI again goes up by 1 midway through game 2. I'm gonna put in my notes right here quick. Colin just steals the ball, picks the pocket of that Kansas State, but Red is able to get the equalizer in quick succession here. Both of these teams are playing how they want to play, and that was just a good cycle kick right in the middle of the field. UNI just wasn't prepared for that. They were still coming back from that win that they already had, that quick goal, but here we are again, another equalizer, 1-1. This time not with 2 seconds left, as Colin gets that laser shot save from Red. Fantastic play again from Colin. Of course, like I said in my notes, quick Colin, he is right there, Johnny on the spot, as Cole's going to maintain this pressure with the offense in the 50, but a clear from Kansas State. 33 is going to get the demo. They're going to try and change the momentum, but AJ clears it over to the far right side of the field. DRW defers to 33, who will pass back. AJ applying that pressure. Fantastic plays so far from both of these teams. Oh, just unfortunate. Cole, who had that nice layup shot on the right-hand side of the goal, couldn't quite get that one to go. If there was just like maybe 5 miles per hour slower, that would have been just a beaut right in the corner. AJ still applying that pressure as DRW is going to clear that off, and he's going to steal that boost. AJ stealing all the boost that he can. Now with 1 minute remaining, trying to set something up on the offensive side of the picture as Cole's going to get this cleared. Interrupted and tackled by Red. Right-hand side of the field, 51 seconds left to play. In game 2. Ball is just lazily going through the middle of the field. Of course, that take's going to be from Red, who almost gets it to go on the right-hand side of the goal. Just couldn't quite get that one to go as a UNI defender was right there. .23 seconds left to play, and we might see another overtime. Colin to pinch, but 33 there with the 50 DRW to get the demo on Cole. Seconds wind down, and UNI needs to make something happen fast before we go back into overtime, but it could be that possibility as there's a 50 on the field, but the ball is still up in the air. Red past the 33, and a double commit. That's gonna be spoiling whatever 33 was gonna have mixing up. That double commit just wasn't quite there and can't get the flip reset as Red tries to maintain this, but very good defensive save by the skin of their teeth for UNI, and we're back on overtime. UNI, of course, going to try and get that double as 33 quick succession gets this one to go. Already now 2-1 again for UNI, going down in the series again. 2-1 for Kansas State. Wow, just Kansas State wants to play when they want to play. That is for sure. Of course, Red and 33 both getting those goals in clutch when they need it. And UNI just so far doesn't have an answer for it. Of course, this is set match right now for UNI. Their playoff picture can quickly come to a close. And it all comes down to this. It's going to need to be a reverse sweep if they want to win this. Already Cole trying to apply that pressure right off the gate. And AJ will again follow up on the right-hand side. 33 to make a defensive play as Colin passes it over to midfield, but Red to clear it over to the right side of the field. AJ will interrupt, get that 50. Just really hard to tell how some of these balls are going to play out as 33 gets a very clutch save right off the get-go. 30 seconds already gone away in this game. 3. Finally, UNI gets the offensive goal that they needed. Cole trying to set something up with a quick succession shot. Of course, so far Kansas State has done a fantastic job at defending. It's not necessarily their offensive play, as UNI has had the majority of the offense throughout the whole entire series, but when Kansas State wants to take that shot and start applying that offensive pressure, they can, and just unfortunate that UNI lets them. And already with 1 minute down in this game 3, each one of the members of Kansas State already has a save. This proves to show how defensive they're trying to be and really try and save and continue to survive and advance. AJ with the demo as Red's going to juggle this over to the right-hand side. AJ to defer, Cole trying to tackle Red as Colin applies this pressure left-hand side. 33s to clear. AJ gets the 50 and Cole trying to get a double off the back. Follow-up from Colin. The ball is just lazily in. This is where it needed to be, 5 miles per hour faster. And that would have just been in. But unfortunately, just can't get nothing to go as the ball again lazily goes off the top of the crossbar, but Cole gets this one to go. Of course, Cole to Colin is the one thing that we haven't seen all series long, and it's one of their staples to their offense. Colin to Cole, Cole to Colin, no matter how you shape it up, if they get that to go, it's going to be a winning combination. Again, already Cole with a quick succession shot and Colin to follow it up. This is what I'm talking about. The Cole and Colin show featuring AJ. Fantastic job for that double setup right in the middle of the field. Caught DRW out in the middle of it. Colin and Cole. Colin and Cole. Colin and Cole. Oh my goodness, the names are just so similar. DRW tried to capitalize off of that open net situation, but couldn't quite get the angle on it. Just couldn't take advantage of that. So hopefully the momentum of this whole entire series is finally going to go in favor of UNI, as they are so far up 3-0 in this game. Of course, this is a game set match for Kansas State right now, and loser goes home. Loser's done for the season. Colin to defer as Red gets that save. Colin's going to clear this one out as Cole will follow that up, intercepted by 33 midway through the field as AJ gets the demo on Red. And here comes your UNI Panthers. Of course, Red's going to now defer over to the right-hand side of the field now. Just so far fantastic staple play that they being your UNI Panthers, been able to do in this match 3. Very clutch so far, taking the momentum away from Kansas State. Of course, Red's going to now apply that offensive pressure. Here's the transition that has really plagued UNI all season long. Of course, Cole's able to take that one, dribble it out. Double commit from UNI, but that's going to be enough to clear it with enough speed, and 33 can't get a motion on it. Cole trying to get another speed up for the double. Can't quite get that either, as Red's going to clear this up over to the left-hand side. AJ misses it, but quickly followed up by Colin. Now with 1 minute left to go, the ball rolls over to the right-hand side of the field, and Red's going to get that shot, but it's off the top of the crossbar. Red had too much gas and couldn't quite capitalize on it, as UNI's going to clear this one away with 45 left to play. And with this, get it to go. Cole for the score, Colin with the assist. So far, 3 times we've seen this winning combination for your UNI Panthers. Cole already with a fantastic kickoff and a full set of boosts is going to apply this pressure for UNI, but the ball is going to get shot over to the other side of the field where Red will try and make an offensive move for Kansas State. Drew misplanned it and got demoed for it, pays for it in the end. UNI just needs to play a game of keep away as Colin miscalculates the shot here and Cole miscalculates the shot again, and 33 with those two mistakes is able to go up one in this game 3. Of course, if it wasn't for the missed centered up shot from Colin, and then of course the pinch by Cole, it would have been a whole different story, but excellent job. Got to give the devil its due. Wonderful advantage for Kansas State to take a point. And with this, UNI is going to securely get game 3 unless something crazy happens, as it looks like Kansas State's going to defer this one. Excellent job coming back in game 3 as UNI is able to go 4-1 on this. Of course, 2 goals from Cole. Fantastic job. The Colin-Cole combination. UNI is now 1-2 on the series. Can they make this happen? We'll see as the ball is over to the right-hand side of the field, and Colin already with the aggressive demo on 33. Cole with just enough boost trying to apply that pressure. Cole to pass and bump back to AJ, who's going to reset, but Cole's going to defer that and take it to himself to the other side. AJ to set it up, clear it over to the far side where Red and 33 will sit. Of course, Colin again applying that pressure again to the far right side of the field. UNI is not letting up as Colin gets the demo and AJ with the shot. Cole for the follow-up and Red with the save. A good sequence of plays from your UNI Panthers, just can't quite capitalize on that stellar iron defense that is Kansas State right now. 33, of course, the pinch trying to get a far right side double, but can't get that one to go as Cole's going to clear it over as Red's going to get a just enough angle on it on the right-hand side for that not to be a goal from UNI. As Cole's going to interrupt this one midfield and call in to follow it up. Right-hand side. Of course, Red steals that boost away and has enough to juggle it over, passes the 33. Who's going to set something up for Red in that shot? Colin to save. Well played from Colin. Of course, he saw that one coming from a mile away. Oh no! A miscalculated shot this time from Colin. Just misread it. And that solo play from DRW is going to make UNI down 1 in this game 4. Of course, this is still match point 4. Kansas State. UNI still alive, and there's still hope left with 3:24 left to play. AJ's going to defer it. Of course, 33 was going to try and quickly take that one to the house, but didn't have enough time to, as DRW is again going to apply that pressure. But AJ with the save. Now a double commit from UNI right-hand side of the field. Red's going to send it up and over. Presses it down, defers it to DRW. 33 will again maintain this pressure. Very uncharacteristic of Kansas State with this prolonged offensive sequence, but AJ gets it to go. Fantastic job from AJ and Cole with the assist. Set it up over to the right-hand side, catches Red out, mistimed it, and AJ got the equalizer. Of course, shout out to Sprungus as we here at UNI Panther Esports are trying to dance this one out, even though we're doing it by the skin of our teeth. DRW to clear it over from the right-hand side and on an open net. Couldn't quite capitalize on that. Oh, if he only had just a few more angles, a few more minutes, a few more miles per hour just would have gotten to go, and that would have been a huge pay from UNI. But of course, he didn't. We're still tied 1-1. The last thing that UNI wants to do is send us into overtime. Kansas State so far has gone 2-0 in these overtime matches against UNI. So if anything, the pressure needs to happen and happen now. Of course, Red gets the demo on AJ, and that's going to take some offensive pressure away from UNI, but Colin's going to try and set up a solo play right off the bat. Cole to follow it up. AJ gets past, and Colin gets the demo. Open shot. 33 takes this one away, and he's going to try and take it coast to coast as AJ gets the interrupt. Pinch from Red. AJ and Cole defers it over. Saved by DRW. Of course, fantastic set of sequences from both sides of the ball from the UNI. Just being able to get this from the skin of their teeth. Kansas State being able to apply the pressure when they want to, and just because of the sequences that UNI is not able to read on from Kansas State, it's pushing them back on this back heel offensive defensive pressure, as Kansas State obviously is in command of how they want to attack the ball or defend it. 50 now goes over to the right-hand side of the field, where Cole will take this. Gets a 50 again as that's cleared over to the right-hand side of the field. And Colin will get that stolen away from 33 as he clears it over to the far right side of the field. Now with 30 seconds remaining, UNI does not want to go into overtime as Cole gets the demo on 33. 50, center of the field. Cole's going to take this follow-up by AJ. 33 to save that one. Oh man, maybe if UNI didn't get that demo, maybe, just maybe, they wouldn't have that third man back just in prime position, but who's to say? 33 again with the save, and we could be pressing for overtime. The ball lazily is up in the right-hand side of the field. Pressure is on for UNI to not send this over to a overtime setup. Colin with the setup, 33 with the 50. Ball is still up in the air. And with this, we're going into overtime in game 4. Next point wins it, and it could be the final nail in the coffin for UNI. As it is, and UNI loses 3-1 and gets sent packing. Unsettling set of circumstances for UNI. Their first showing in NECC, and unfortunately gets knocked out. The upset of anything. And Kansas State playing their hearts out on this one, going 3-1 on the series. Of course, excellent job from UNI this season, as they were able to finish up to go, of course, now 5-5, so 500% or 500 on the season. Unfortunate, couldn't make anything happen. Of course, the Kansas State pressure was just too much, and they will face Wayne State next week. So, again, I would like to thank everyone for joining us for this UNI Rocket League playoffs, and hopefully see you around next year, as again, we expect to be a part of the NECC again. I also want to send out my congratulations to the UNI Overwatch team, who was able to get into playoffs for the first time and to win it all in finals in a very clutch Game 5. Unfortunately, no clutching will happen here, as UNI is sent home for their first playoff appearance in the NECC. But we still have next year to look forward to. Until then, I'm Jaeger in the booth, Igneous in production. We'll see you next year.